assignment policy. If we can configure this assignment policy once we enable this option, enable assignment as grading. So this is the first stage. And now the second step is actually implementing or configuring the grading policy. For that, you have to go to the manage option and then grading policy. So here we can configure our assignment types and all those things. So I will explain the first type now. Assignment type yes. So you just need to select this option, add new type, and you can configure these things here. So assignment types yes, abbreviation is TS. Now total number of assignments are 3. Okay, so this is the number of assessments, 3. Now student can attempt any 2 assignments out of these 3 assignments, so droppable becomes 1. Okay, so this will be considered at the time of calculations of marks. So this is droppable, and the weightage of this assignment type is 50%, that you have to configure here, 50%. And this can be configured as a no track, means if you are not using any track, you have to select this assessment type track is no track. And if you are using any tracks, track 1, track 2, etc., then you have to select that particular track here. So type yes configuration will be like this only. For type U, there are 4 assignments. So this is type U, abbreviation becomes TU. Number of assessments is 4. Now out of 4, students can attempt any 2 assignments. So droppable becomes 2 here. Okay, so that we configure here 2. Again, weightage is 50%, that we can configure here. And assignment type track is no track. So first thing, you have to make sure that for any track or no track, the weightage of means addition of weightage of all the assignment types has to be 100 only. So 50 plus 50 becomes 100. Track 1, it will be 100 irrespective of the number of assignment types. Okay, so is there any questions till now?
So that number of droppables not clear.
Okay, so consider this assignment type yes. Okay, there are 3 assignments under this type, and student can attempt any 2 assignments. So there are total 3 assignments, but marks are calculated based on best 2 assignments. So droppable becomes 1.
Okay. Okay.
Out of 3, marks will be calculated for 2 assignments, so droppable becomes 1. And for assignment type U, there are 4 assignments, out of which marks are calculated for 2 assignments, so droppable becomes 2
Okay.
again.
2.
So this is
Okay.
2.
Okay.
So this is a droppable thing. Any other questions?
No.
Okay. So the first thing, you have to make sure that this no track or track total weightage is 100%. This calculation we have means validations for this. I will show how it works for track 1. So I have added one type 1 assignment as T1, which has 5 total assignments, and droppables are 2. And एक minute, I will pick up a call. Sorry. Yeah. Hey, sorry. Okay. Now, whenever you add assignment type for the first time, the weightage has to be 100 here. So what I'm saying is, I will create one track here for your better understanding. Now I will configure this assignment type settings same with track 1. Okay, so this is add new type 1 again. say 11. So abbreviation becomes T11. So there are three assignments out of which a student can attempt two. So total number of assignment is three. Number of droppables becomes one. But since this is applicable for track 2 and this is the first assignment type, though the weightage is 50%, first time we have to make sure it is 100, otherwise it will not be saved. Okay, let's check what happens with if I configure with 50. So save configuration. Any changes in assignment configuration at this point will direct impact of the score. So it will give error. Some of the weightage of assignment type for track 2 is not 100. So you will not be able to save this. So for the first time, you have to make this 100 and you can save configuration. Now it will be saved. Now second, you have to configure this assignment type under track 2. So add new type, say type 22. So it will become T22. There are 4 assignments out of which the 2 are droppable. Now you can make this 50%, then select this edit button and make this 50%. So total of track 2 has to be 100. So this is how it works. So is this clear? How to configure grading policy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the first thing. Then if you want to add any new policy instead of this type 11, you will not be able to delete this assignment type. Rather, you have to make this weightage 0 and add new assignment type. Okay, so like add new type, say type 33. So it will become T33. Now instead of T11, I want to introduce this T33. So again same 3 1, and it will be having 50% weightage for track 2, but I want to disable this type 11. So here I have to make this weightage as 0 and then you have to save this configuration. Okay, so for track 2 only 2 assignment types will be considered for grading and you have disabled one assignment type. So this way it will work. This is the second point mentioned here. Now be careful while assigning track to any assignments. Once it is done, you will not be able to make any changes. And it is always better to configure these settings before you make the course public. It has to be in the private mode, and before starting your semester, you have to configure all this grading policy and you have to create assignments. And once all things are done, after that you have to make the course live. So this is the second stage of grading and cutoff policy, configuration of grading policy. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then they
Okay.
yes. So the next stage is to create assignments. Now we will consider this no track thing. So type S has 3 assignments. So it is simply like you are creating assessment or subjective assignments. So type S means I have considered it as a subjective assignment. So while creating an subjective assignment, you will find this grading assignment type. So you have to select the type you have specified. So TS type S. So this is the assignment type. Okay, and in case of MCQ assignments, this is the assessment creation page. You will find grading assessment type. Again, you have to select that particular assignment type here. So this is how you will map that assignment policy at the time of creating assignments. You can use it for both MCQ assessments and subjective assignments. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, the thing is, for type S, there are 3 assignments. Okay. So in private mode, you will be adding assignments one by one. So say you configure only 2 assignments, but in configuration, you have mentioned that it has to be 3. So if you try to make this course live, you will get error that assignments are not configured, and you have to configure it as per evaluation policy. So unless and until you configure all the assignments as per the configuration, you will not be able to make the course live. So you have to make create 3 assignments for type S, you have to create 4 assignments of type U, and only after that you will be able to make the course live. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
So these all
Yeah, got
changes
it.
need to be done before
Making the course live.
course making live. Okay.
Correct. And make sure that all the settings and configuration are proper so that you will not face any problem in the future once course goes live.
Okay.
And see,
Yeah.
here for type S, the number of assessments is 3. So if you have created 3 subjective assignments and assign this type S for those 3 assignments, and if you try to create a 4th assignment and map this with type S, you will get error. You will not be able to add extra assignment to that. So it will work as per this configuration only. You have to configure assignment as per these numbers only, not less than this and not greater than this. So this is where you will configure grading policy, you will create assessments, and then the next stage is like making the course live. But one like request to all, while making the or while changing the availability settings, please do it from the outline page itself. Like if you want to make this assignment to the course, make it from this outline page. Don't use this publish availability page, because we have configured validations for this page only. There are other settings on the availability page, like you can make the course settings, start date, end date. So we are not implementing these validations on this page. You can also do changes from here also, but please don't do this. You have to make changes from this page only, availability changes, content availability changes from this page only. And
Outline.
now outline page, don't use this availability page. You can do only course availability settings and these 3 4 settings from this page. This content availability, you have to do it only from course outline, so that you will get proper warning or error message, whatever it is. The next thing, once course goes live, student can submit the assignment, and as a student, this is the progress page. Okay, so student will be able to see grade summary and detailed grade. So grade summary, we have 2 assignment types. Weightage is 50%, and this weighted score will be calculated by our system once due date is over for all the assignments and all. For example, consider this type PS. Droppable is 1. There are 3 assignments we have configured, 3 subjective assignments. So say for the first assignment, due date is over, student will see 100 marks here, and for TS2 and TS3 it will be dash or hyphen.
Right.
Okay, so student got 100 marks in the first assignment, but marks are calculated based on best of 2. Okay, so this 100 becomes divided by 2 assignments become 50, but again weight is 50%, so you will see here 25. After the due date is over for the first assignment, this detailed grade marks of type S will be 25 based on these marks. Getting it?
Now, can you repeat this part, sir? That
Okay, so
how
say okay, there are 3 assignments. Student has submitted assignment 1 and its due date is over, so only these marks will be displayed here. Okay, on the detail grade. And for assignment S2, it will be dash. Assignment S3, it will be dashed again. Okay. but the droppable is 1 means
One.
these marks are calculated based on 2 assignments,
That's up to
right?
right.
So this marks is divided by 2, it becomes 50, right? But again the weight of this type S is 50%, so this 50% is
25.
25. So
Got it.
initially you will see 25 years.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now same, like after the submission of second assignment, now it is 60. Okay, so it will become 30. So it is total 160, right?
Yes.
160 is divided by 2 assignments becomes 80, and 80's 50% becomes 40.
15.
Okay, so this 40 will be displayed here.
Okay.
Now student submitted third assignment and he got 80 marks. Now our system will consider best of two, so this will be dropped. Less marks of assignment, any one assignment will be dropped, so this assignment marks will be dropped. Now it will become 40, this will become 20, and
Right.
25 plus 20, 45.
Okay. Yes.
So that marks will be displayed here. Same with all the assignment types.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now the thing is, uh, all the scores are displayed here, and if you find that you need to make changes to any one of the assignment, again you have to follow the same process. You have to make that assignment private, but in that case what will happen I will show. So as I say, you have to make the course availability changes from the outline page, so I will make this TU1 assignment as a private, so it is displayed here. Okay, TU1 got 75 marks, and the total is 43.75 for type U. So I am making this private, so you will get an alert that any changes made now will be affecting student score page, progress page. So it is in private mode. I will refresh this page. So there is no TU1 assignment type. Any private assignment will not be shown here, and the scores, total score is shown as hyphen again. So you may get queries from students. So better to make sure that all the things are correct in private mode only before making the course live. And once you make changes to the assignment, make this to course level, and it will be displayed again properly. So this is regarding grading and cutoff policy, evaluation policy. Any questions, any doubts? And grade summary, you can see type S 45 marks, it is shown here. Type U 43.75, this is shown here, and this is the total marks. Same way, if you add any track, you will get marks like this only.
Okay.
Yes, so any queries or questions from your side?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay then. So we have developed this feature and QA is currently undergoing. Once this is complete, we are planning to move it to the staging, and we request all the universities to implement this evaluation policy on the staging. Check all things whatever are there in this under grading policy will work proper, are working properly or not, and send us your feedback, so that once we get your confirmation, we will move this to production.
So Uday, can this grading policy we can use in January batch, right? Not the previous, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the upcoming batches you can
In
use
the
it.
upcoming batch. Okay.
It is on the QA only right now. Next stage will be staging, where you are supposed to test it. Once you said your send your feedback, and if everything is okay, we will move to the production, and then you can use this.
Okay, fine.
Probably by this month end, it will be on the production.
Okay, fine. Can you please share the recording of this? Like,
Sure, sure.
okay.
So one major thing from my side, I mean, see, this is a significant development effort from our team over here, and it would be great. It has not been moved to production yet. But, we would encourage universities to try this out on staging with couple of people from your academic unit, different types of assessments, what all kind of things can be configured, because any inadvertent use is going to have a serious impact on the learner, because they will always look at these marks and there will be more support queries. So it would always be good that you try these out in the staging first, and then before that final moment, uh, have an understanding of what exactly is going to come and how you can better utilize this in within your settings. So I would ask. So I think Uday already has some courses already configured in staging for all of you. Maybe try out in couple of them if you want to know. If you are there, I mean, if there are some specific instructors who have these different type of assessments, you could share. You could ask those instructors to come over, try out different grading strategy, close the course, run the dump, and all those things, see the reports. All those would be equally possible. So, and Uday will help from our side in facilitating that entire process. So, any questions, any concerns, please do let us know. I think, Uday, when is the tentative production movement for this feature?
We are planning to move it on staging in the next week. So maybe I will give it to university in the next week for testing.
Yeah, so we are targeting a December end release for this one. So early January, we are planning to move this to production.
Okay, sir. We'll try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Uday sir, please share the recording for proper configuration in our system as well.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And this grading and evaluation policy will be implemented in 2 stages. Whatever I have shown is in the first stage. So if we find any bugs or issues, this will be removed in the second stage, and there are some other things also which will be implemented in the second sprint.
Okay.
So once
Uday, sir,
yeah,
it is mandatory to use for all the universities, or
no, it's up to you. Like,
okay,
if you don't enable the grading policy, it will work as it is, as
okay,
you are working using
right,
it currently.
okay.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Uday sir. Thank you, JK sir.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thanks,
JK.
everyone. Yeah, bye.
Okay. Bye.